So here for Friday, page 108, we are continuing on with our comparative superlative adjectives. And it says here on study A, so we have study a lot now, which means it's going to give you correct examples. So it says the following sentences are correct. Read them, noticing the correct use of adjectives used to make comparisons. Notice the spelling of the adjectives in numbers 2, 3, and 4. So it's just telling us to take a quick look at 2, 3, and 4. So what it's saying is read them, notice the correct use. So we're not writing, we're reading them. Of course, I'm going to encourage you to read them aloud. That route is longer than this one. Do you know what kind of whale is the largest of all? So in this case, it just wants you to notice how it's comparing all types of whales. The waves seem choppier than usual today. Today's waves compared to usual waves. A white star is hotter than a red star. So just like yesterday when we were comparing the flowers and the dogs, we have our positive, our comparative, our superlative. And then down here it says, like one-syllable adjectives, some two-syllable adjectives form the comparative and superlative degrees by adding ER or EST to the positive. Check a dictionary to be sure you're forming the comparisons of two-syllable words correctly. So all this means is that although most of the time the adjectives that have just one syllable, like tall and smart, you add the ER and the EST. But there are a couple of words that have two syllables, like friendly, for example, friendly, where you also add ER and EST. So it's just letting you know that if you're confused whether you should add an ER or EST, sometimes it helps to look in the dictionary. So here it says, if an adjective ends in Y, change the Y to an I before adding ER or EST. That's something that we've been learning. If the adjective ends with a short vowel sound, so remember our short vowel sounds are ah, I, ah, and short. If they end in a short vowel sound before the consonant, you're going to double the final consonant before adding ER, EST. All that means you're doubling the final consonant, double the last letter. And for adjectives ending in E, drop the final E before adding ER, EST to make sure you don't have double E's. So you'll just make sure you drop that E.